Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in a basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good Thursday evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Kindred, North Dakota for a Region 1 clash of the rivals, red versus blue in Kindred, North Dakota. Region 1 Class A boys basketball getting underway here in Kindred. Thanks for tuning in to Kindred, to your live event, where we are about to see a matchup featuring the visitors on the scoreboard, the Central Cass Squirrels, coming to Kindred with their 8-11 record to take on the hometown, the number 1 team in Region 1, the number 1 team in the state of North Dakota, the undefeated 19-0 Kindred Vikings. Throw the records away, because at the end of the day, it's blue versus red, and anything can happen in this rivalry. Thanks for tuning in to your live event. My name is Josh Almaris, and I'm joined alongside by Nicholas, Eggy the Eggmeister. Eggman, Nick, it's another Castleton Kindred rivalry. How you feeling tonight?
I feel good, Josh. It's always fun when these two teams meet up. Earlier in the year, it's a little one-sided towards Kindred. I'm not expecting that at all tonight. We've already got some boo birds going by both student sections as both teams ran out. It's going to be really fun atmosphere tonight in Kindred.
Sign of any rivalry is that both teams bring out the best in each other. Both teams want to win. Vikings, if there was a notch in their record, this is not the one they want to see happen. And if Castleton were to pick one game to circle on their calendar to get a victory, this would be it. Another sign of a good rivalry is that it's competitive through and through. Dating back to 2020, Nick, the last 8 times these teams have played. In 2020, the Vikings and the Squirrels split. They each won one in 2020. In 2021, the Vikings won 2 times. 2022, the Squirrels won the only time they played. 2023, the Central Cass Squirrels defeated the Vikings 2 times. And earlier this year, you already said it, the Vikings won. That means in the last 8 games against one another, they're 4-4.
Perfect rivalry, perfect matchup. It's really fun, Josh.
Rubber match. They might play 3 times this year, but they're not worried about that. They're worried about this one here tonight. I want to welcome everybody into the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. We're going to step away for about 2 minutes. We're about 13 minutes away from starting lineups. We'll be back in 2 minutes to carry on with the Irie Insurance pregame show.
Custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
I'm Tylee Johnson. I'm confident in the arena. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Big rivalry night. Another sign of a rivalry. How can you have a good rivalry without a nice mustache on the court?
Everyone loves a good mustache, Josh.
Yes. My wife would disagree, but anyway, we're not here to talk mustache. We're here to talk about a rivalry matchup, Region 1 Class A boys basketball matchup that'll feature number one team in the state, the number one team in the region, the 19-0 Kindred Vikings. Vikings have had some close contests throughout the year, but they have been victorious every time they have stepped on the court. They have impressive wins against 4 wins. Who's ranked? Grafton, who's ranked? They beat this Central Cass team earlier, which that's always an impressive win. Wahpeton, Valley City, Hillsboro, Central Valley. The Vikings have come through their schedule unscathed. The Central Cass Squirrels, don't be deceived by their 8-11 record. This is a team that has had many close games, and unlike last year on their 26-0 2023 state championship run, they're just dropping these close games, Nick. They lost by 3 to Hillsboro. They lost by 4 to Wahpeton, 3 to Beulah, another game against Wahpeton that they lost by 3.
Double overtime.
Yeah, and double overtime. Shiloh Christian beat them by 8. Devils Lake, we watched that game, Nick, on your live event, and that was
close till the end, yeah.
A deceiving 8-point victory by Devils Lake, but Central Cass had Devils Lake tight until late, and then they maybe the surprising one is they just lost by 2 to Lisbon, but Lisbon's a dangerous team, as we got to see. I mean, this is the Central Cass team. If you're looking at their record, 8-11, and you're thinking, this isn't a normal Central Cass team. Again, do not be deceived by that, because they are very, very talented. We'll look at individual stuff here in just a little bit, but Nick, you and I, we've been kind of involved in this rivalry in every capacity, and I think it's a little bit more. You could speak a little bit about the rivalry yourself, but there's a lot of noise outside.
Oh yeah, there's a lot outside. I think there's more outside than when it actually gets into the game.
Yes.
Once the whistle blows or the first pitch is pitched, doesn't matter anymore. It's competitors. You're going to have respect for the other side. You're going to really, really, really want to beat them.
Yes.
But it's all about that respect for the game, and I think these two teams are going to really show that tonight.
Yeah, and don't get us wrong. These two teams are going to fight their tails off.
Yeah.
There's a heightened sense of showing up and competing and getting after. Would you not agree?
I agree wholeheartedly, Josh. It's one of the best rivalries in the state of North Dakota, in my opinion.
We've said it many times over. I mean, red and blue, you very rarely does this game ever disappoint. So we're very excited for tonight's basketball matchup. We thank you for tuning in to the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We are about 7.5 minutes away from opening lineups and the anthem. We'll take a look at the starters and what we're looking forward to specifically seeing on the court on a rivalry Thursday, Region 1 Class A boys basketball matchup.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Welcome back in, fans. A beautiful Thursday evening on Thursday, February 22nd. We're about 6 minutes away from Anthem and lineups. Welcome into the Irie Insurance pregame show. We're going to take a look at the individual starters that are going to be hitting the floor here, like I said, in about 6 minutes. First for the Central Cass Squirrels, number 10, Chase Bachmeyer is a senior, stands 6 feet. 6 foot 1 inch, number 12, Carter Verkota, another senior starter. Cole Holzer, tallest guy for the Squirrels, 6 foot 7 inches. He's a senior. He can put the ball in. 59 points earlier. Nick, I know you're going to talk more about that later. Carter Maggio, where's number 32? He's a senior, stands 6 feet 4 inches. And Eli Boer, number 34, senior, 6 foot 2 inches. Matt Norman is the head coach, his 8th year as a head coach, 11th year with the program. He hails from East Grand Forks. We're going to talk hockey too, Nick. There's all kinds of excitement going on across the area with the state hockey tournament, all kinds of region tournaments, and of course rivalry night here. But anyway, going back to Matt Norman, he hails from East Grand Forks, went to school at UND, social studies teacher in Castleton. His assistants are Jordan Haslow, the legend from Maple Valley. Some memories I have of watching him play basketball. Jordan Haslow, one of the assistant coaches, Brent Nelson and Dalton Bartholomew. Nick, what are you looking forward to seeing on the floor from these defending state champions Central Cass Squirrels?
Well, there's one name on there that everyone knows, and that's going to touch the ball a lot tonight, and that's going to be Cole Holzel. He's going to control the ball for the majority of the time, but there's two more names that I'm really looking at tonight that may play a big X factor in the game is Eli Boer and Carter Maggio. Those two can really hit it from deep, and if you can get that ball into the paint to Maggio, get people to crash on him, and then kick that ball out to your two shooters. Also, Carter Verkota, I can't forget his name as well, that can make those threes from deep, and they can try and make this game close and keep it and to have a shot to win at the end of the night.
Central Cass, of course, the defending state champions. They were perfect last year, 26-0. This year, the rankings state Kindred is the number 1 team in the state, followed by Grafton, 4 wins, Devils Lake, and then Beulah, number 5. The Vikings are 19-0, and they, we assume, will take the court as they always have, or have at least in the last few weeks done, with freshman guard, 6 foot 4 inch, number 2, Brooks Bacco. Junior forward stands 6 feet 8 inches, number 5, Carson Osee. Junior forward standing 6 feet 2 inches, wears number 10, Jacob Starcevic. Presley Peraza, number 12, a junior forward, stands 6 foot 5, and 6 foot 3 inch senior, number 23, Jack Davis. Vikings are coached by Brad Will in his 17th year. He hails from Ashley, North Dakota, a BSc and VCSU grad. Matt Hagan, Andrew Berge, and Jimmy Hoyer, the assistants. Nick, what are the Vikings going to have to do tonight to come out victorious?
Keep playing like they're playing. Attack the rim, attack the rim, attack the rim. The one X factor I'm looking forward tonight is Jake Starcevic. He hasn't been scoring as much as he's been accompanied to, but as of late, he's not afraid to say, hey, give me the ball. I'll go post someone up, and I'm going to go score over them, and it's not just going to be the Peraza and the OC driving or Baco driving to the bucket anymore. And let me go have some fun. And also with him, expect him to guard Cole Holzer tonight. He takes the biggest guy, the strongest guy for opposing teams, and rarely lets them get hot on a given night.
Vikings have 4 guys who average double-digit points. Presley Peraza with 13, Brooks Bacco with 13, OC and Jacob Starcevic each with about 10. So they can distribute the ball.
Yep.
And I think that's something you just alluded to as well, Nick. Should be a fun one. We're going to take one more 1-minute break on the Irie Insurance pregame show before we take our final break leading into the lineups and national anthem. Irie Insurance, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. Come back in a minute.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Welcome back in, fans. We're about a minute away from starting lineups and anthem. Welcome to the Irie Insurance pregame show. Just a quick look around the area. Lots of excitement here. It's a fun time of the year. You get to the end of February, and there's all kinds of action. State hockey tournament has kicked off, and looks like it's going to be a very strong case for an East EDC sweep again. Yep. South Shanley beat Dickinson 3-2. Red River beat Century 5-2. Central beat Legacy 7-0, and tonight it'll be North versus Minot. Again, that's boys hockey, EDC action in Fargo this year. And on the girls' side, Century beat West Fargo 3-1.
Big upset. That's an 8-1.
Absolutely. Grand Forks beat Davies 4-1. North beat Devils Lake 5-3, and Mandan beat Bismarck, is leading Legacy 1-0. Big score in Region 2 basketball right now. Region 2 basketball.
Region Championship. Devils Lake up by 2 with about 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
That is a big matchup up in Region 2. That's the championship, Region 2 championship. We're going to step away as the anthem is underway. We'll come back with starting lineups.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Welcome back in, fans. Beautiful night for basketball, and there's a lot of it. A lot of high school activities going on across the region. We just said Devils Lake Thompson. That's a game a lot of Viking faithful are watching after. The loser of that is who the Kindred girls are going to play on Saturday, and right now it's knotted up at 23. The third place victor in Region 2 was Carrington. Carrington defeated 4-win, so it'll be Carrington versus Valley City for a play-in game, and Kindred versus the loser of Thompson Devils Lake on the girls' side of things. A lot of Class B action going on right now. I watched a little of the Maple Valley. Enderlin was losing to...
It's just Maple River now, Josh.
Yeah, you're right, Maple River. They were losing to, that game. Lemoore, yeah. But it was a close one. So a fun time of the year. In fact, you know what, Nick? Mason, my son, just texted me. He plays baseball at NDSCS, and they're playing their first baseball games this weekend in Watford City. So baseball is going to be kicking off here soon. What's kicking off on the floor is starting lineups. Chase Bachmeyer, senior, 6 foot on the floor. He's followed by Carter Verkota. Wears number 12. He's a senior, 6 feet 1 inch. The big guy, averaging a lot of points a game. And he scored
That 59 really helps.
He's well over 1,000. The senior Cole Holzer stands 6 feet 7 inches. Carter Maggio wears number 32 at 6 foot 4 inch. He's a senior, and Eli Boer, another senior, wears number 34. Once again, Squirrels are coached by Matt Norman, Jordan Haslow, Brent Nelson, and Dalton Bartholomew. Central Cass comes in with an 8-11 record. Been in a lot of tight games. Leading the way for the Kindred Vikings is the freshman guard, 6 foot 4 inch, number 2, Brooks Bacco, averages 13 a game. Number 5, Carson Osee at 6 feet 8 inches. Stepping across the Viking head and fist bumping his teammate. Next up is Jacob Starcevic, 10 spot, junior forward at 6 foot 2 inches. Fourth guy on the floor for the Vikings is Presley Peraza. Presley Peraza averaging 13 a game. He wears number 12, and the final man on the floor for the Vikings is number 23, senior forward Jack Davis. Brad Whale is the head coach in his 17th year. Matt Hagan, Andrew Berge, and Jimmy Hoy, his assistants. Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads 0-0. Everybody's standing up right now to take a look at it and getting ready for some rivalry basketball. Like I said in the Irie Insurance pregame show, in the last 8 contests between these two teams, Vikings have won 4, Squirrels have won 4. In the last 2 years, in the last 3 years, these teams have been in the state championship. Back to 21, the Vikings won it. 22, the Vikings lost in the championship to 4 wins. And in 23, last year, Central Cass won it. So there's some good basketball in the lineage of these two communities. And we're underway here in Kindred. Boer with the ball. It eventually gets worked around into Bachmeier's hands. Bachmeier gives to Maggio. And it's Holzer who kicks it out. Eventually, it goes to Boer down in the corner, and Boer to the wing. Holzer thinks about it. Holzer, double team, 3-point basket, underway. No good. That was Dakota. Rebound, Jake Starcevic and the Vikings. Bacco quickly up, left-handed lay-in. Had he had a little more room, it would have been a dunk.
Yep.
And the Vikings faithful would have been not only sitting down, but throwing some fist bumps into the air. As it is, the left-hand lay-in, 2-0. Moving to the basket is Dakota. And then he kicks it out almost over the head of Bachmeier. Bachmeier corrals and gives over to Boer. Boer to Maggio. Working against Peraza. To Bachmeier. Bachmeier points to Bacco. Dribbles. 4 on the shot clock. 3 on the shot clock. 1 on the shot clock. And a travel.
So the Kindred faithful all started making that gesture before the ref even called that one.
So it'll be a turnover on the Squirrels. And it's 2-0 Vikings. Great rivalry game. We talked about rivalry things, what makes a rivalry great. And one of them is the fact that the stands usually are packed. They are tonight. Definitely on the Vikings side. A little bit open spot there on the Castleton side. Not many open spots in the parking lot.
No.
Here's another 3-point basket. 3 misses by the Squirrels.
Yep, kind of like what we talked about in pregame. They're going to start throwing some threes up.
Nice athletic move there by Presley Peraza. 4-0. Yeah, a lot of threes from behind the arc in warm-ups for the Squirrels. Here's Holzer. Goes inside, and he makes a nice bucket there. Left-handed shot gets the roll and goes in. Osee going to throw up a 3. Terrible shot.
I wonder if that got blocked or if that was just air.
You never want to miss a shot like that, but the worst place to do it is right in front of the opposing team.
Yeah. There's another 3.
Central Cass misses another one. I have that as their 4th miss. Bacco tries to go inside. Starcevic, good defense. Boer worked himself down there, knocked it away. It's going to be Chase Bachmeier who has it now. Bachmeier on the wing, moves to his left, and gives over to Maggio. Maggio in his headband. Give a left-handed toss over to Holzer. Holzer works against Starcevic. You called it earlier, Nick. Good defense by Starcevic, but a better basket by Holzer. It's 4-4. Vikings start with 4. Now the Central Cass Squirrels are on their own little 4-point run. Peraza puts that book to an end. 6-4 Vikings. 3 minutes in here, 3:15 to be exact, 4:45 left in the second quarter. Good atmosphere here in Kindred. Wouldn't expect anything less. Region 2 girls basketball, Devils Lakes up 5 over Thompson, 34-29. Holzer, he doesn't care about that. He gets a nice little kiss off the glass.
He's going for 60. He's trying to get 60 tonight, Josh.
6 for Holzer, 6 for the Squirrels. Slam-a-lam-a-ding-dong. Presley Peraza has 6. The Viking faithful were sitting down until that happened. Starcevic doing a good job against Holzer, even though Holzer's got 6. Oh, they call a foul.
Jake is one of the strongest kids I've seen in Kindred right now, and he's not going to get moved down there. But that one, I think he gave him a little bit of a shove down low.
That's the one where you gotta pull the apron, right? You just gotta step away and let him go to the basket, maybe out of control. 8-6 Vikings lead. Only one foul been called. It was just now on Starcevic. Starcevic working against Holzer. Ball's kicked out to Boer. Holzer, deep 3, in and out. Another miss by the Squirrels. Maggio going to give over to Dakota. Dakota goes over OC. Good defense by OC there. Rebound Baco and the Vikings. Baco sees a lane, takes. Too strong. Rebound and put back. Call it a tip in. Jacob Starcevic. Vikings up 10-6. 3:20 left in the first quarter.
I don't know, Josh. You can just feel it in the air right now. It's a little tense in this gym.
And, yeah, it is tense. If these two teams meet at regionals, it's going to be wild. And here comes Jacob Starcevic right down Broadway. Oh, Jacob Starcevic.
He can do it.
He can do it.
There he is.
He is pumped up, and he should be. Jacob Starcevic. It's not just a storybook. It's a true. It just went from being a fiction to a nonfiction. Jake Starcevic, he's pumped up. Vikings lead 12-6.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
Welcome back, fans. The gym is buzzing with excitement as Jacob Starcevic just gets done with a big dunk. Vikings up 12-6. Now it's 14-6. Peraza has 8. He's leading the court right now. Holzer has 6 for the Squirrels, all 6. It's 14-6. Falls on the floor. Peraza picks it up. He's going to take it. Defenders everywhere. Peraza gets up and lays that one in, and Peraza has 10. Squirrels looking at a 10-point deficit right now. By the way, Riley Sunram checked in for the Vikings. Colton Cruchet checked in for the Squirrels. 16-6 here in Kindred on your live event.
10 left on the shot clock.
Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman. Good call there, partner. Now 5 on the shot clock. 3, good defense by Davis. Nice drive, no good. That was Dakota. Rebound Davis. And the Vikings have a 10-point lead with the ball. 1:45. Peraza. Wow, he is on fire tonight. Presley Peraza, ladies and gentlemen. He wears number 12, and he has 12 in the books. We're not even through the first quarter yet. 18-6, 90 seconds left in the first quarter. Holzer working against Sunram. Sunram Chest bump there. Into the game is Starcevic Hoyme, and for the Squirrels, Brody Runk Jr. stands 6 feet 4 inches. Squirrels with the ball, kick it out. Up top, it's Cruchet who gives to Boer. Boer with a deep three-pointer, no good. Squirrels are snake bitten from behind the arc, and that's a bad recipe for tonight. They need to hit a couple threes. Can Hoyme do it? Yes, he can. Number 21, Owen Hoyme off the bench, the senior guard. He hits a three-pointer. It's 21-6. We're under a minute left here to go in the first quarter. Turnover by the Squirrels. Well, last year, Nick, the Squirrels beat the Vikings in a very close region championship. They beat them by 4 and went on to win a championship. And that, in any situation, isn't going to bode well. But the Vikings have gotten their redemption earlier in the year, and now they have another dunk. 3 dunks. The Vikings have come out on absolute fire. It's 23-6. Best thing for the Squirrels right now would be a buzzer. First quarter buzzer. That basket, by the way, was made by Colton Cruchet. They need the Storms to calm down a little bit here. This is going to be a foul.
Foul down low on Eli Brewer, trying to push Riley Sunram. Now
There's some discussion going on between the official and Eli Boer. Checking into the game is Carter Maggio. Wise decision probably by Matt Norman. Maybe some emotions. Definitely some emotions there. Coach Jordan Haslow's trying to help out. Riley Sunram, if he hits that, the roof is going off the place. 23-8 right now. Vikings lead. 10 seconds left in the first quarter.
Big shot here by Caston can get that momentum a little bit back on this.
Peraza, can he get it done before the porn? Nope, he can't. He had to work against the clock there, and
a little too early.
I think he was looking at the clock. Great first quarter by the Vikings. They are up 23-8. Great atmosphere here in Kindred. We'll see you back in a minute.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back into your live event. Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman here in Kindred. Fun rivalry night. OC gets the ball, kisses it off the glass, and OC has his first 2. 25-8. A lot of energy here in the gym tonight as the Vikings have a 17-point lead. Nice pass down low by Holzer. Bachmeyer can't get it. Another Squirrel can't get it, but then Holzer puts it away. He has 8. 8 of the 10 for the Squirrels belong to Dakota. Not Dakota, but Holzer.
Nice pass.
Holzer going to get called for a foul here. Cole Holzer, the senior, stands 6 feet 7 inches. He gets his first foul. And it'll send senior center, 6'7" number 44, Riley Sunram, to the charity stripe. He hits his first. In comes Jacob Starcevic and Jake Thompson. Jake Thompson, junior, 6'2". Jacob Starcevic, also a junior. Sunram, 2 for 2 from the line. Vikings up 17, 27-10. Ball's in the hands of Runk right now. He tries to go inside. Starcevic gives to Peraza. Peraza. And there's dunk number 4 for the Vikings. 29-10. The Vikings have looked good throughout the year, Nick, but have they looked
I don't
better
think
than
they've
this?
ever looked this good, Josh. I think this is one of the best games we've seen them play up to this point.
Coach Whale and his staff have got to be proud. Obviously, there's a lot of game left. But the boys in white look hungry tonight. Here's Sunram. They pick up the steal. Sunram loses the ball, and he gets a nice simple lay-in. 44 has 4. 31-10. With the ball now is Jake Thompson. He gives over to Holzer. Holzer to Bachmeyer. He's working against Osi. Gives over to Maggio. Maggio working against Sunram. Over to Holzer. Holzer fakes a shot. Goes into the elbow. Throws it off Presley Peraza's foot. Brooks Baco and Carter Dakota checking in.
I mean, Caston hasn't really played much half-court defense. It's been a lot of fast breaks with Kindred throwing the hammer down, getting the crowd involved, getting the atmosphere up in this gym, and really getting this home court advantage.
Yeah, and they're missing threes, and yeah. I mean, any Squirrel fan knows they're going to have to hit some threes, and they're just not able to do it. So if you can't hit your threes,
nice block by Holzer there.
Sure was. But they're going to need, to get back in this game, they're going to have to start making a few of these threes. I don't think they have one, according to my records.
I don't think they do either, Josh. They're going to have to go on a run and get offensive.
Holes are going to be called for the offensive foul. It's going to be his second. His second, team second. Vikings with the ball up 21. At halftime, Region 2 championship, Devils Lake leads Thompson by 7, 38-31. Another game happening on your live event. And once again, in girls basketball action, in Region 2, Carrington defeated 4 wins. So it'll be Carrington taking on Valley City on Saturday. Kindred will play the loser of Devils Lake and Thompson.
On your live event as well.
Excellent time of the year here. We talked hockey a little bit already. State hockey tournament going on in Fargo. OC was looking for the rim, but had it knocked away there. That's going to be more trouble for the Squirrels, as that's Cole Holzer who's going to get called for his third foul.
Man, that charge is really affecting.
Squirrels are really off the rails right now, and they need to right this ship awful soon. It's 32-10, and Holzer's in foul trouble. OC with the ball, dribbles, puts it up, and he makes both shots. 33-10. With the ball right now is Carter Dakota, and a timeout called by Matt Norman. I want to thank Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency for sponsoring the timeouts. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your requests. For more information, go to kindredstatebank.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Hey fans, welcome back into your live event. Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman. Pleasure to be calling some Region 1 basketball tonight. We appreciate you tuning in. Here in Kindred, the Vikings have looked fantastic. They're up 23. Other three-point basket missed by the Squirrels. This one from Carter Dakota. Ball goes over to Boer. He picks up a screen. Jump shot. Nowhere close. But the Squirrels are going to get a third crack at this. Majo.
One more pass.
Yep, here it is. Can they get a three? They can. Chase Bachmeyer, the senior. He gets a three-point bucket for the Squirrels. And the lead is 20 for the Vikes. 33-13. Peraza into the paint. Nice pass. Wow. Jack Davis with an easy lay-in there. Excellent pass by Presley Peraza. Peraza with 14, 2 dunks, and a fantastic assist right there. Another missed three. This one from Cruchet. The Vikings push to Osi. He's going to give a three-point attempt. No good. Momentarily, Starcevic had it, but good defense by Dakota to knock it out and put it in the hands of the Squirrels. Good block by the freshman Baco. Quickly pushed up. Starcevic puts a shot up. It's no good. Osi hit the deck. Slowly got up. He looks to be okay now.
Those are some two quick possessions to see for the Vikings. Not really something you usually see.
Another three-pointer there missed by Dakota. Squirrels just have one three-pointer tonight. Contact down low. Eli Boer going to be called for his second foul. So Boer has 2, Holzer has 3. Presley Peraza has 14 points. He leads the way points for the Vikings as Owen Hoyme and Riley Sunram come onto the floor. Holzer has 8. And foul-wise, again, Holzer has 3 and Eli Boer has 2. Jacob Starcevic with the only foul.
That's going to be number 3rd on Boer.
No, that was 30. Oh, they did go. Okay, yeah. You're right. You're exactly right. So 3 on Eli Boer and 3 on Cole Holzer. Sunram. It's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Now 3 for 3. Checking in is Brody Runk and Jace Narum. Narum a senior, Runk a junior. Sunram, 2 dribbles, bend to the knees, up and in. Sunram 4 for 4 from the line. He has 6. Basket's up to Narum and then out to Majo. Majo's looking for Bachmeyer, but decides to give to Narum instead. Narum gives over to Dakota. Davis with some defense. He's going to be called for the foul. First foul for Jack Davis, the senior forward. Team's first in this quarter for the Vikings. 37-13. 3:06 remains in the half. Bachmeyer into the paint. Gives out to Majo. And then back to Bachmeyer. Bachmeyer.
That's travel. Yeah.
Both refs saw that. We saw it up here. Too many steps for the senior, Chase Bachmeyer, and a turnover for the Squirrels. 37-13, Vikings lead. Dakota Heritage scoreboard reads 37-13. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. 3-point attempt by Peraza. No good. Rebound to Runk and the Squirrels. Runk gives over to Dakota. Good defense by Baco. Squirrels try to go inside. Baco intercepts it. He takes it all the way, throws it up, almost an alley-oop to Presley Peraza, but Peraza couldn't get his hands completely on it, and it goes off the rim and back to the Squirrels. Maggio going to take a three-point attempt off the front rim, but rebound goes to Runk. Runk eventually gives to a couple of passes, and it's in the corner. Carter Dakota. Going to be a foul here called against the Vikings, number 21, Owen Hoyme. His first, team second. And Holzer back into the game. Keep in mind, Cole Holzer, 3 fouls.
Here comes Jake Starcevic right to follow him.
Jake Starcevic going to play shadow man for Cole Holzer. You talked about Jake not scoring as many points, Nick, but the defensive prowess has certainly been fantastic throughout the year.
Yep, really good defensive team the Vikings are, and I truly do believe they're led by Jake on that defensive end, and Baco. Baco guards their point guard. Jake's going to guard their biggest guy down low.
And 5-second call there. A good example of how good the defense is rolling for Coach Whale and his Vikings. You know, Coach Will loves the dunk. He loves points, but I think his favorite thing is the fact that their defense is outstanding.
Yep.
Not that he doesn't like to see that assist from Starcevic to Osi, but 13 points is all they've given up here, and we're
90 seconds.
Yeah, 90 seconds away from the halftime.
Deep three.
Deep three by Holzer, and he connects. That's the second three-pointer of the night for the Squirrels. Holzer's first. Chase Bachmeyer has one. It's 34-16. Starcevic gives to OC. He thinks about a three, then takes into the paint. He's going to be fouled as he gets a good shot off.
Yeah.
But doesn't get it to fall.
Oh, they're going to converse on if it's on the ground or not. They call it 22, Narum.
Yep, Jason Narum going to be called for the foul, and OC is going to be shooting. So OC in his fancy pink shoes are going to toe the line of the charity stripe. (39-16), 68 seconds remain as OC puts that bucket through. OC has 7. Trying to make it a snowman, and he does. No snow out there in eastern North Dakota on February 22nd, a rarity. It's fantastic outside.
I've got a tea time for Saturday, Josh.
You do? You got one. Nice work, Nicholas. That's exciting stuff.
Golfing in February.
Holzer, he's heating up. Yeah, like I said, NDSCS is playing baseball in Watford City this weekend. That's incredible. The weather is quite awesome. This is an awesome time of the year. Lots of excitement. Starcevic has had a great first half, just 6 points, but been playing great defense. Squirrels will probably hold for final possession. Less than a second differential between the shot clock and game clock. We'll call them both at about 22 right now. 20 seconds left. Going to be a foul. Now for sure, I would assume, final possession, as OC is going to be called for a foul. OC has one, Starcevic has one, Hoyme has one, and Davis has one. Shot clock is off. Squirrels get it into Narum. And now Bachmeyer. 15 seconds, shot clock is off. Bachmeyer almost has it taken away, and he can't corral it. Starcevic had one thing on his mind, and that was to do it again. Second dunk.
Yeah.
8.5 seconds left. And the Squirrels have the ball. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Bachmeyer into the paint. Here's a three-pointer. In and out, no good. Brody Runk can't connect, and it's 43-18. The Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit dhbanknd.com. The Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads Kindred Vikings 43, Central Cass Squirrels 18. We're going to step away for about 3 minutes, and when we come back, we'll be ready to get rocking with the First Class Mortgage halftime show. See you back in a few minutes.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us. Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Hey fans, a lot of action on the court tonight, as you'd expect. Rivalry matchup between Central Cass and Kindred. After the first half, the Vikings lead 43-18. They look very strong. The Kindred Vikings 19-0, number one team in the region, number one team in the state. Very much looking the part. Individual totals throughout the first half on the Squirrel side of things. Cole Holzer leading the way, no surprise. He has 13. Chase Bachmeyer has 3. And Colton Crochet has 2. That's the 18 points for the Squirrels. In foul trouble, Cole Holzer has 3, and Eli Boer also has 3. Holzer and Boer both playing with 3 fouls. On the Viking side of things, Presley Peraza leading the way. He has 14. 8 for Osi. 6 each for Starcevic and Riley Sunram. 4 for Brooks Baco. 3 for Owen Hoyme, and 2 for Jack Davis. That's their 43. Vikings once again lead 43-18. Nick, what do you think of that first half?
Kindred came out and flexed their muscles right away. They rebounded all right. Castleton's got a lot of second and third chance opportunities, but those threes aren't coming. And when you miss and it bounces off long ways away and Kindred gets the hands on the balls, it's going to be a track show, and they're going to go up. They're going to throw it down like they did, or they're going to make those 1 or 2 really good passes, and it's just going to be a really nice layup for them. And that's what Kindred did in that first half, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Yeah, if there's a blemish in the Vikings' armor right now, it's definitely the rebounding. And that's something that I'm sure Coach Whale is talking to his team about. But in Coach Whale's head, he's also got to be thinking, man, my boys are playing hard, and they're looking really good. And he's got to be very proud of where they're at. Of course, the goal isn't to win tonight. Nope. That's the goal in front of them right now, but the long-term goal is they have some exciting aspirations ahead of them. And for the Squirrels, of course, if they got to start making from 3-point land. If they don't, then things are just not going to go well for them. They need to start seeing some of these threes fall. But I have a 50-50 drawing here. Once again, a look in at Region 2 between Devils Lake and Thompson. It was just tied. Thompson now with a 3-point lead. 6 minutes left in that game. It's a fantastic game up in Mayville. And, of course, big implications for Viking fans because, tie game now, 61-61. The loser of this game will play the Vikings on Saturday. Another game on your live event. At halftime, you want to take a peek at that. It's a doozy of a game. I want to thank you again for tuning in to the First Class Mortgage Halftime Show. First Class Mortgage, locally owned and operated. It's more than just a company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, First Class Mortgage's dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates possible. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. 3.5 minutes away from the third quarter. We're going to step away for about 2 minutes, and we'll be back for our final segment.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred, North Dakota on your live event. Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman. Thanks for tuning in to your live event and welcome into the First Class Mortgage Halftime Show. First Class Mortgage is more than just a company name. It's locally owned and locally operated. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go to firstclasscorp.com. Scoreboard reads 43-18. We'll be back in 30.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Here we go, fans. Gearing up for the second half of Region 1 Class A boys basketball matchup. Squirrels with the ball. Down 25, 43-18. Great atmosphere here in the gymnasium. We're nearing the end of the regular season for boys basketball. Each team with tonight's game and one more game left on the schedule. The Vikings will play Valley City, and the Squirrels play Northern Cass. Then it's on to the region tournaments for each of these teams. Right now, the Squirrels more concerned about chipping into this lead. Holzer works against Starcevic. Kicks over to Bachmeyer. Bachmeyer gives to Majo. Majo going to put up a three. No good. Rebound Vikings. Vikings with the ball. Inside to Peraza. Peraza gets another basket. Peraza has 16. Presley having a good night. Holzer. Good defense by Starcevic. He's going to be called for the foul. Starcevic picks up his second foul. .7:14 left. Ball is inbounded to Eli Boer. Boer to Bachmeyer. Fans were wanting something.
What we missed there, Josh?
I don't know. We both missed it. Foul going to be called against Starcevic. So 2 quick ones called against Jacob Starcevic. He's going to have 3 now. Vikings have a deep bench, so not anything real concerning. But certainly Starcevic doesn't want to find himself in foul trouble. He's getting some clarification from the official. And it's Boer who has it taken by Baco. This could be slam dunk time, and it is. Brooks Baco with his second dunk and 6th point of the night. Holzer tries to go inside. Nice double team there by Baco and Peraza. And Starcevic now tries to get the kiss off the glass and can't do it. It's Bachmeyer and the Squirrels with the ball.
He had an OC open down low. Not sure we're going to be a tight window with that one defender back for Castleton.
Dakota with the ball right now. He tries to give the Majo. Instead, it goes to Jack Davis. And now it's back to Holzer. Holzer going to have a slam dunk.
Yep.
Cole Holzer has 15. And it's 47-20. Peraza works against Holzer. And then gives over to Jack Davis. Davis to Osi. Inside to Starcevic. Starcevic has it knocked away. And it's going to be a turnover as it goes to Cole Holzer. Holzer going to put up a three. In and out. No good. Rebound Baco. Starcevic. It has. It's back and forth. You might as well shut the shot clock off. Peraza. No good. Rebound Vikings. Starcevic. Goes to Peraza. Ball fake. Baco immediately into Starcevic. And Jake Starcevic has 8.
Great ball movement there by the Vikings.
90 seconds left in Region 2 Championship. Devils Lake leads Thompson by 1, 67-66. 49-20 here in Kindred. 5:15 left to play in the third quarter. There's a nice 3 by Carter Dakota.
That's a tough shot, Josh. I mean, you have Carson Osi jumping up in front of him. You got to shoot over that long, stretched out arm. And he does that, and that's a beautiful 3 by Dakota.
Good turnover here for the Squirrels. Verkota takes to the hoop, and just like you were saying, absolutely. Verkota just went over Osi and now over Peraza. 2 very athletic baskets there for the senior, number 12, Carter Verkota. 4:40 left in the third quarter. Davis has the line to the basket, and he takes it.
Something we don't see Davis do that often.
He has 4. Squirrels 25, Vikings 51. Inside, the Squirrels go to Verkota. He's had 2 impressive baskets. That one, Olsen says,
could not get over him.
Nope. But the Squirrels maintain possession. 10 on the shot clock. Bachmeyer gives to Boer, into Dakota. He gets Osi up, then he kicks out to Boer on the floor. 3 on the shot clock, 2 on the shot clock, 1 on the shot clock.
Didn't get it off.
He did not get it off. Shot clock violation. I thought
he was going to take that 3, Josh.
It looked like he had an open 3 there. Holzer did, but he decided to take. He didn't get it off. Now into the game, Boucher and Runk for the Squirrels. For the Vikings, I believe it was Hoyme and Sunram that came in. Thompson with the lead now in Mayville by 1. 3:45 left here. Inside the Vikings go to Sunram. Left-handed lay-in is good.
Yeah, that's got to be tough for Holzer. I mean, he usually is going to go up and try and block that and contest that shot, but with 3 fouls early, or I guess 3:30 left in the third quarter, you don't want to get that 4th.
Nice basket there by Holzer. Holzer now has 17. 17 of the 27 for the Squirrels. Once again, leading for the Vikings is Presley Peraza. He has 16. Riley Sunram with the last 2 baskets for the Vikings. Sunram has 10. Here's Boer, deep 3, no good. Rebound, Osi. Good box out by Osi. He then finds Bacco. Bacco, nice pass. Sunram keeps it going. Sunram has the last 6. Timeout, Matt Norman and the Squirrels. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout from banking and insurance. Banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your requests.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
No, it was a foul. Hey, fans, welcome back into Kindred. We're sneaking a peek at the live action in Mayville. Presley Brown just scored a bucket to put Devils Lake up 69-68, and Devils Lake has the ball with 17 seconds left. Here in Kindred, a floater attempt above big man Riley Sunram's no good. Vikings have it up 30, 57-27. Sunram is hot. He can't get the bounce there, but Peraza corrals the rebound and goes out of bounds. Good hard work by Presley down low. Into the game is going to be Jake Thompson for the Squirrels. 6 of the last 6 points for the Vikings have come from the big man, number 44, Riley Sunram. Squirrels with the ball. Down 30. Inside they go to Holzer. Crusty old Holzer gets the bounce. He has 19. Holzer had 59 in Moorhead against Hawley. Bacco here now has 8.
If you're casting, you got to pick up the ball. The guy that's carrying the ball coming down the court. Bacco's going to do that to you every single time if no one picks him up.
Holzer into the paint. Up, under, up, under. He gets everything. He goes up and around and gets the whole trip around the world. He also gets the bucket and draws the foul. Foul's going to be called on Carson Osi. Carson Osi's second. Osi's going to get a breather. Holzer getting a crack at the old-fashioned three-point play. Short rebound. Isaac Spellhaug, who just entered the game. Peraza battles against the other number 12. Left-handed basket. Wow, that was pretty. He has 18. 61-31, 30-point Viking lead. Holzer works against Sunram. Gives over to Cruchet. Cruchet, good defense by Baco. Baco had his hand on the ball. And then it went out of bounds. Vikings get it. It's going to be Isaac Spellhaug who's inbounding it. He gives over to Hoyme. 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Hoyme gives to Spellhaug. Spellhaug gives to Hoyme. And then to Peraza. Peraza, jump shot, no good. Rebound, Sunram. 70 to play in the third. Sunram takes, misses. Peraza with the rebound and the putback. Another turnover by the Squirrels, and it's 63 to 31.
That was an insanely athletic play.
Yeah.
Peraza just did there, Josh.
It just looked like he hung in the air there. I mean, he was looking for the slam dunk putback, which we saw him do earlier this year, but didn't get the bounce. And like you said, he just looked like he was on ropes.
Well, his older brother's winning high jump and long jump events out at college at Valley City right now.
That's right. Jaden Peraza having a great year at Valley City as a jumper. Presley Peraza looking to have a fun spring, but he's got other business to take care of before track starts on Monday. 3-point basket attempt by Colton Cruchet is no good. Vikings up 63-31. We're under 30 here. Be a final shot of the quarter from the Vikings. 20. Hoyme. 15 to play. Peraza drives. Left-handed, no good. Holzer gets the bucket. Going to be a foul called here. Foul's going to go against Sunram. His first. Thompson just won the game.
Walked it off, buzzer beater.
On a buzzer beater down low. So Thompson's going to be the Region 2 champs. Missed there at the end by Central Cass. 63-31 is going to be the score going into the fourth quarter.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Thanks for tuning in on your live event. Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman. 63-31 here. Vikings with the ball as we go into the fourth quarter here. Clock will run with it being over a 30-point differential. Davis works the baseline against Majo. OC works against Bachmeyer. OC no good on that basket. And the rebound goes to Cole Holzer. Holzer crosses his dribble in front of Starcevic and then gives over to Runk. Runk to Bachmeyer. Bachmeyer to Majo. Majo inside to Holzer. Going to be a foul against Starcevic.
It's going to be his fourth.
Starcevic picks up his fourth. Junior. Jacob Starcevic has 8 points tonight, averages 10. Bachmeyer over to Holzer and to Majo. Majo to Bachmeyer. Good defense by OC. And the ball is kicked over to Crochet. Crochet to Bachmeyer. Bachmeyer into the paint. Can't get the roll. Rebound goes to Jack Davis and the Vikings. Starcevic with the jump shot, no good. Rebound going to go to Maggio. Maggio gives to Crochet, and Crochet brings down the court. Gives over to Maggio. Maggio, contact down low. That was Lucas Starcevic.
Yeah. Luke definitely put his shoulder into that one.
Luke's going to be called for the foul, and Carter Maggio is going to be going to the line after making that bucket. Maggio with his first 2 points of the night. Checking in, Riley Sunram, Eli Boer, and Carter Verkota. Maggio makes good of those 3 points. The senior Carter Maggio.
Bendis.
Hunter Bendis into the game. He can't get his bucket to fall, but Riley Sunram with the rebound. Sunram can't understand why the foul wasn't called. The ref says Holzer got all ball.
He thinks he gets fouled, but he never fouls anyone.
That's right. Bendis gives over to Osi. Deep three-pointer, not even close. Holzer now has the ball. Holzer. Contact down low. Case in point, Sunram doesn't think there was body there. And Sunram going to get his second foul. Cole Holzer goes the line. He has 21 right now. Make it 22. Still a little bit of a buzz in the air, even though the game is a double-digit game. Holzer misses his second, and Osi gets the rebound. Osi kicks to the corner. Sunram going to miss a three-pointer, and rebound to Verkota of the Squirrels. Squirrels with the ball. Verkota is going to get fouled. Carter Verkota, the senior. As Brooks Bacco, the freshman, moves in or comes onto the court. This foul is going to be from Lucas Starcevic. Lucas Starcevic was in the game for about a minute, picked up 2 quick fouls, and then he goes to the bench. Timeout, Coach Whale. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. Thanks to Jim Sulian, Sarah, Josh, Dean, and Todd. Everybody at Kindred State Bank, thanks for your sponsorship. Welcome back in, fans. Kindred, North Dakota. 3-point basket underway and good. Nice bucket there by Eli Boer. 4th three-pointer for the Squirrels. Makes it 63-38. Davis goes inside to Sunram. Sunram has that blocked by Holzer. Bachmeyer gets fouled by Sunram.
That's the 5th foul. Now they're shooting.
5th team. Sunram's number 4th. I was off one there.
Well, with the being up 30 at some point in the 4th quarter here, the clock's going to keep running. Well, it was just running.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, it won't run during free throws.
Pretty sure.
Will it?
Pretty sure it's supposed to.
Well, maybe because they got to. What's the point you got to get in under before it stops running time?
I'm not sure, Josh.
Because it was 30 and
it was
now
running
it's 23.
It was running on the last free throws.
In any case, Chase Bachmeyer makes both of his baskets, and he has 5. See, now it's running. Clock continues to run, so
I don't know.
We don't really know.
Above our pay grade.
But probably the Vikings should not foul.
Probably not. No.
Here's Sunram. He has that one knocked away. He gets the rebound, can't make that one go in, and Baco gets a rebound, and it's taken away by Verkota. Verkota going to run the floor. He takes, tries for the kiss, can't get it. Holzer comes flying in there, and he doesn't get the rebound. Quickly, the Vikings have it. Sunram, why not? Excuse me, Presley Peraza. Why not?
Why not do that, Presley?
Presley Peraza with his third dunk. A tomahawk style slam dunk there. And here, just getting it over the outstretched arms of Peraza was Verkota, and he has 7. Peraza with the ball. Goes to Baco. Baco unintentionally goes to Sunram, and then to Davis, who misses. It's just flying everywhere. Majo with the ball now, gives over to Boer. Boer with his second straight 3. Well, if the Squirrels would have came out shooting like that, Nick, with the 3-pointers, this would have been a totally different game.
Yeah, momentum wouldn't have just shifted straight to the Vikings right away, and would have been close after the first quarter.
They could not hit a 3-pointer early on. Now they're starting to heat up, the Squirrels are. It's a 20-point game. Davis to Sunram. Sunram with the lay-in.
Unselfish basketball right there.
14 for Sunram. Yeah, 2 nice passes there by the Vikings. In the paint is Bachmeyer. Gives to Majo. Majo to Verkota. Short rebound Peraza. Peraza to Davis.
Here come the bench players for the Vikings.
Sunram gets fouled, going to the basket. Going to be Bendis, Spellhaug, Starcevic, Whipple, and Iverson coming in for the Vikings. The foul was called against Chase Bachmeyer, by the way, as Sunram can't get his basket to fall. Cash Lorenz, Easton Holland, Jaden Pavlicek. Who else do we got there, Nicholas?
I'm not sure, Josh.
Keegan Peterson. And one person who, once again, I don't have on my roster, 52, my apologies. Sunram makes 1 of 2 there. He has 15. Brody Kegley. I believe that's Brody Kegley with the ball right there. We're at 2:06 left to play in the game. Turnaround jumper by Holland is no good, and it's Gabe Iverson who has the ball now. Iverson working against Lorenz. Ball goes back to Iverson in the corner. Gives to Bendis. He's going to put up a 3-point shot. Short. Rebound Whipple. And the ball goes over to Isaac Spellhaug. Spellhaug, a junior. Spellhaug going to take to the hoop. He's going to get fouled. That foul is going to go against Keegan Peterson. So Spellhaug going to get 2 shots. 95 seconds left in this contest. Spellhaug makes his first. And misses his second. Rebound goes to the Squirrels. It's in the hands right now of Lorenz. Lorenz going to try to take into the paint. He does. And he can't get that one to go off the glass. Hunter Bendis with the ball now. Now to Spellhaug. Spellhaug into the paint. Spellhaug with a nice bucket. He has 3, Isaac Spellhaug does. Kyle Campbell and Kylan Swenson look like they're going to make their appearance here tonight. 65 seconds left in the 4th. Ball goes to Holland. Holland puts up a 3, no good. Isaac Spellhaug on repeat here. Rebounds and buckets for Spellhaug. 50 seconds remain here in the 4th quarter. Bendis with the ball, working against Holland. Eventually the ball goes to the corner. Gabe Whipple to Bendis and then to Iverson. Iverson gives the Whipple. Whipple defended by Peterson, but Whipple takes and makes. Whipple gets 2. It's 73-45. Final possession of the game, more than likely. Shot clock is off. 25 seconds left in the game. We got Veda up here, up close and personal. It's always good to have fans.
Yeah, we
right,
got
Nick?
fans.
Yeah, that's right. 10 seconds left in this game. Ball's kicked over eventually. Gets into the hands of Easton Holland. Holland against Whipple, the final second. Nice shot. He makes it. And the score will end. The game will end with a score of 73-47. The Kindred Vikings looked excellent tonight. Kindred Vikings will come out of this one victorious by a score of 73-47. They'll improve to a perfect 20-0. Squirrels will drop to 8-12. Stick around. We're going to try to get some interviews, and we'll break this one down. We'll come back for the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Saturday, April 6th, Vikings from across the land will converge to feast and celebrate the athletes and their achievements. Vikings will raise their swords, ride their mighty steeds, bid on treasures, gems, and experiences, with the focus on supporting the kids. Join the tradition, forged in friendship and molded in the spirit of family. Viking Pride.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing, so you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
Nick, a popular place up here at Press Box
yeah.
Row.
Yeah.
All kinds of visitors. Boy, that's always fun. We appreciate everybody tuning into your live event. We're nearing the end of our winter season, Nick, and it's kind of bittersweet.
One game left, and we got to pack this all up.
That's right. Well, let's take a look at the individual tallies, and we're still hoping to get a couple of interviews here. We'll start with the Central Cass Squirrels leading the way. Cole Holzer, he had 22. Next up was Carter Verkota. He had 7. Eli Boer had 6. 5 for Chase Bachmeyer. 3 for Carter Maggio. And 2 each for Colton Cruchet and Easton Holland. I believe that should get us to 47 for the Squirrels. Squirrels once again fall to 9 and 11. Excuse me, 8 and 12. Said that wrong earlier. 8 and 12 is what the Squirrels drop to. They have one game left before the region tournament. They take on Northern Cass on February 26th at Central Cass High School. On the Viking side of things, leading the way was Presley Peraza. He had 22. 3 of them in the flavor of a slam dunk. 3 of the buckets, I should say, 6 points from dunks. 15 for Riley Sunram. 8 points each for Jacob Starcevic, Carson Ossie, and Brooks Bacco. 4 for Jack Davis, 3 for Isaac Spellhaug, and 3 for Owen Hoyme. 2 for Gabe Whipple. 9 scorers for the Vikings. 2 in double digits and 3 close. 6 dunks for the Vikings. 3 from Peraza, 1 from Jacob Starcevic, and 2 from Brooks Bacco. Vikings scored 73 points, and once again, they're victorious. They move to 20-0. They remain the unbeaten number 1 team in the state of North Dakota. Nick, what were your thoughts on the game?
I loved the atmosphere to start, Josh, and we're always going to love it. We talked about that a lot in pregame, and Kindred came out and they fed off that atmosphere. They played really well on defense. Caston couldn't get shots to fall, and Kindred capitalized. I wouldn't expect that. I told you off air before the game, I was expecting a really close game tonight, and if these two do meet again, which is a very good possibility in the semifinal game at the regionals, I expect Caston to bring a little more oomph and start knocking some shots down in a closer game. But tonight it was all Kindred, and they ran away with it.
Yeah, big thing is 3 points. It's like the good Duke teams of late. You know, if they came out and weren't hitting their threes, then you knew they were in trouble. Yeah. So a good night for the Vikings. We certainly wish the Central Cass Squirrels the best of luck as they finish off their regular season and move into the postseason. Kindred Viking fans have to be very excited about the way their team looks as they again improve to 20-0. Thanks for tuning in to the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up today for the Tommy Club through the app. New members get their first 30 days free. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the tools and expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. We'll be back in about 1 minute to finish up our pregame show. We have 2 young men coming up to be interviewed. Stick around.
I'm Tylee Johnson. I'm confident in the arena. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred, North Dakota. We're joined by Jake Starcevic and Presley Peraza. First of all, guys, congratulations on a big night. You moved to 20-0. You remain #1 in the state. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good. Any win you can get is always a good win. So coming in here against a rival, it's always going to be a big game, packed crowd. So a lot of energy was brought with tonight, and I think we did a good job with it and came out with a win.
Speaking of the crowd and the energy, anytime blue and red meet, it's exciting. Presley, talk about the environment here in Kindred. It was great.
Yeah, it's always big. We have a great group of parents always here for us, and Castleton, big rivalry game, and it's fun to play them because everyone's always here.
Anybody who knows Kindred basketball knows that the Vikings pride themselves on defense. Jake, you had a big challenge ahead of you tonight. You were stacked against Cole Holzer. He scored, but we know he's going to score. I mean, everybody knows Cole Holzer is going to put the bucket in. Just talk about that defensive battle, and we talked on the air about how important your defense was, Jacob. Talk a little bit about how important it was for you to defend Holzer, for you and the team.
Yeah, I think it's a team effort. Anytime you got to play someone like Cole Holzer, he's a great player. So I just came in. I always try to be physical when I'm playing defense, and the guys really helped me tonight with their help defense and coming over backside help. So I think that was a key part in slowing them down tonight.
Presley, you led the way for the Vikings. You had 22 points tonight. What was working for you? You were flying all over there.
Oh, well, I was just running around, cutting, and it was all in the guys who passed it because most of my points came off cuts. So I was just flying around. They just got me the ball when I was open, and I made an easy layup.
Jacob Starcevic, we didn't believe it. We didn't think you could dunk. And tonight you dunked and you brought the energy. You were pumping up the crowd. It was a fantastic moment. How special was that for you?
Yeah, it was nice. Haven't had too many dunks this year for myself, but anytime this team gets a dunk, the crowd's always hype, bench is always going crazy. So it's a big momentum shifter anytime we can get one of those.
Two high flyers.
Yes,
Kindred
sir.
Viking track team is excited to see you guys on the high jump floor
Yes, sir.
later on. Congratulations, guys. Keep it going. We're proud of you. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Fun interview here again tonight. Thanks to Jacob Starcevic and Presley Peraza for coming up. Fun night for Vikings fans as the Vikings are victorious 73-47. They improved to 20-0. Once again, thanks for tuning into the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. We got to give away some awards. The Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, followed by the RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. Nick, you said you want player of the game, so let's talk Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Visit Enbridge.com. Nick, who's the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game?
Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is going to go to a man what you guys just saw on the screen, Presley Peraza. He came around and he was high flying, cutting around, and he was attacking the rim 24/7. It was fun to watch, and he ended, I think, with 22, Josh.
That's right.
Really a great game by Presley tonight, and got his team to 20-0 and still #1 team in the state.
Presley Peraza, congratulations once again on a nice night. 22 points, 3 dunks, flying all over the court. Presley Peraza is the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Precision Play of the Game, sponsored by RDK Enterprises. RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton for precision planting updates, information, and questions. Contact RDK Enterprises of Hillsboro and Drayton. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises here to help you. Precision Play of the Game came in the first quarter. We ribbed Jacob Starcevic a little bit because he said he could dunk. Hadn't done it yet. And whether it was true or not, he hammered it down.
I've seen photos and videos of him dunking.
Yeah. We believed him. We're not calling the kid a liar. But we also know a lot of 17 and 18-year-old youngsters that say they can dunk. I know. I mean, I could dunk at 17 too. Anyway, we'll go back to the RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. Jacob Starcevic in the first quarter threw one down and then went right to the Kindred faithful and threw out the let's get going, pump it up. And from that point on, the Vikings never looked back. RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. Congratulations to Jacob Starcevic on those 2 points and the energy that it brought to the Kindred Gymnasium. We're going to take 1 30-second break, and when we come back, we'll finish off the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show and have you on your way.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Hey fans, final segment of the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up today for the Tommy Club through the app. New members get their first 30 days free. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the tools and expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. Next up for each of these teams, once again, 1 game remaining on the regular season schedule for the Central Cass Squirrels. They play host to Northern Cass on Tuesday. And for the Kindred Vikings, they play host to Valley City on Tuesday. That'll be our final game, Nick, of the season for you and I on your live event, but your live event with lots of games going on throughout the region.
Pretty sure they'll have the region tournament for Region 1 as well, your live event with Chase Miller.
And also they will have the Kindred girls in action in Mayville on Saturday at 3 o'clock, where they will play Devil's Lake. Winner is in state, loser is going home.
Right before that will be Valley City versus Carrington at 1.
Absolutely right. So all kinds of excitement going on here throughout the state in late February. I want to thank everybody for tuning in as we close things out. Once again, the Vikings are victorious tonight by a score of 73-47. They improved to 20-0. The Central Cass Squirrels dropped to 8-12. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Congratulations to Presley Peraza for being the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, to Jake Starcevic for being a part of the RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. For Nicholas Eggman, my name is Josh Almaris. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you back on Tuesday.